What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ.
And Tyler, and this football video is brought to you by the fine folks at Naples Rib Company.
All of our Wilson High School athletics coverage is sponsored by Joel Petonio, class of 09.
And all of our season previews this year are sponsored by Vertical Rays.
Wilson is trying to put 2020 in the rear view after winning only one game last year, but they've got a massive junior class with varsity experience. And head coach Scott Meyer hopes that a full offseason in his second year on the job means more wins. He was hired late in the summer last season, and he said they were, quote, scrambling a little bit in the beginning of last year.
Yeah, it's hard to kind of play catch up with that little amount of time. Meyer bringing back the majority of the assistant coaches, including offensive coordinator Jim Houston, an offense that's put up some good numbers over recent years, JJ, but they will have a lot of big shoes to fill.
His son, Hunter Houston, going to be an anchor on the offensive line at right
He's
tackle.
got big shoes.
He does, and they used to be the ball boys' shoes. He used to hang out on the sideline with that kid.
I love that. Alejandro Rojas Guzman, Adrian Madrano, Christian Caesar, and James Ma'ae going to be those guys that are going to be in there on the O-line, but a lot playing both ways there.
A lot playing both ways, not a lot of depth either. Quarterback Ian Bond, he got some time last year at the varsity level against St. Anthony and Poly. He's a soccer player as well, tall, strong arm, and a good wide receiving core to throw to. His favorite target could possibly be his twin brother, Andrew Bond. You could say, Tyler, they have a covalent bond.
Bondman, good man. As always, in a Houston offense, going to get the ball out quickly to the wide receivers, Bond, Shane Hyman, Dejon Harold, Cruz Haven, Azan Tabari, and JT Kramer, who's out with an injury right now.
Huge addition is Poly transfer Max Barbie, no relation. He's going to have to sit the first 5 games, though, and as a soccer player, Bond going to have to be good with his feet as well. However, the best with their feet are the running backs, who are going to have to fill those big shoes I was talking about after the transfer of John L. Gray.
Yeah, it's going to be Christian Chapman, Jonathan Weston, Jalen Nelson, and Samare Ellis going to tote the rock for the Bruins. Chapman had a breakout sophomore season that unfortunately was cut short due to injury, but when we did see him on the field, we saw some nice things from him, Jay.
Nice things during practice as well. He's going to be able to spread this defense out with his ability to get out of the backfield. Defense led by Captain James Ma'ae, second year at Wilson after transferring from Milliken. He speaks softly, but boy does he carry a big stick. Learned a lot last year next to Corday Jones, and he's back to kind of be that coach on the field this year for the Bruins from that middle linebacker's position.
Yeah, he's kind of a linebacker. You know what I mean? He'll be flanked by Zamir St. Bernard and Jalen Nelson. St. Bernard, very quick. Nelson, sophomore that's up and coming.
A lot of depth on the D-line with guys like Kamari Francis, Curtis Witten, Christian Caesar, Isaiah Cazares, Demetrius Allen, and Alonzo Kennedy. They have got to be stout up there because they don't want to have to leave their guys in the secondary alone.
Yeah, but it is at least deep with returners. Luca Lobo Nasa, Hudson Diebel, Jonathan Weston, TJ Mosby, Andrew Bond, and Hyman. The Bruins going to rely on their newfound speed and experience, something that they're not necessarily used to.
Yeah, not really had that a lot on this side of town, but a evolving track program lifts all boats. Gonna try it all over here as well, like getting Dorian Ortlaw from the wrestling team. Gonna try to use that 6'8", 240 frame to take up some space and cause some disruption. Wilson kind of trying to disrupt the Moore League right now.
We want to thank all of our sponsors, including Ocean Law Center, for their supports of local sports coverage. And if you want to keep up with Moore League football and these Bruins, you got to stay locked right here at the562.org.